The idea of all of this is the rules that the government's making, the measures that are put in place are to keep us safe. Lots of people have been in touch this morning talking about whether or not they've been checked when they come back to the UK from holiday. Emma holidayed abroad, came through Dover, through the port, no check at all. Chris Wright. Chris said that it's the 5th time he was arriving into the UK, finally checked, no checks at e-gates, people openly bragging about not filling in the forms. He says if you're going to have a policy that inflicts such harm on the travel industry, at least implement it correctly. James says he went to Germany a couple of weeks ago. Upon return, he was asked to fill out the online information form. He gave up after 20 minutes. It didn't matter a jot, as there wasn't a soul at London Heathrow arrivals checking anything.
So, I mean, look, first of all, an awful lot of policing relies on people, doing the thing which is required to do by law. And in the case of filling out that what's called the passenger locator form, which you must fill out regardless of whether you're travelling from a country which is in the travel corridor or not. So you have to fill it out regardless anywhere that you're travelling from at the moment. And it's a new thing, so people are getting used to it, and we're working very hard with the airlines and the airports, and when you book your ticket in the first place, travel companies, to ensure that people are reminded, and we're making sure that that is tightened up all the time. In the end, though, it's a criminal offence not to fill in the form and not to then do the thing required.
No one's
in
checking.
The case quarantine. That's not the case that nobody's detected. For example, actually, my wife, who returned from our family holiday that I'd already come back from and quarantined, she returned afterwards with the kids, actually received a phone call randomly from Border Force where they absolutely were checking. I know other people who've had the same calls. Bear in mind that not adhering can get you a criminal offence. It's a criminal offence and bring you a criminal record.
Has anyone been fined yet?
Yes, you'll find that the police, Border Force will announce those figures in time. I don't have their data, but it is a criminal offence.
You're the Transport Secretary. Why don't you have the data? You're the Transport Secretary.
Because in this country, we allow the authorities to get on with their job, and they release the information, not ministers. That's why. But the important thing is for people to realise that you can end up with a criminal record by not doing the right thing here. And I'd really, caution everybody to be careful not to go around. As you rightly say, there are some people who don't realise how serious it is and might brag about breaking quarantines and things. You're putting other people's lives at risk, possibly including your own friends and family when you do that. And also, you could end up with a criminal record.
How long have quarantines been in place?
Over quite a few weeks now.
OK, so are you curious about how many people are abiding by these rules?
Of course, and Border Force will, in time, publish their information about how many people